Yeah, bruh. I'm back, man. I'm off the phone, bruh. God, dog, this one got away quick.
Hello, everybody.
This game got away
Ridley.
quick.
Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports.
Turnover diff.
Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks.
I'm sitting on a +5 turnover diff. That boy got a +20.
So with that, let's get you out to the stadium. Standing by tonight
Drescher?
are our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, first opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit. Tonight, we wrap up the first 13 weeks of the season with a good Monday nighter between the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Out. He outfoxed you. Oh, I didn't even see the punt return, dog. That was not a good throw.
One receiver left, two to the right.
That wasn't a good decision, period. That's what I mean, like.
For the first time with Devontae Freeman. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Why that boy did not?
And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully
What'd
they're
you
ready
do?
today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a
Oh, he
great
stayed in the
product out on the
onside.
field.
I see.
And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Well.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Time running out here on the play clock. They're going to look to throw.
Oh, how in the world that boy didn't?
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. And one of the Gunners made some contact with a returner there, and that's going to be a penalty every time.
And they have to call it because the punt returner is defenseless at that point. He's looking for the football coming down from the sky. You have to protect him.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Looking to throw. Looking deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
What the hell are you doing, bro?
Touchdown, Cleveland.
You actually run that play?
There. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Nick Novak on now for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
That's caught inside the 20. These coaches told us they wanted to take the top off this defense. They wanted to be able to stretch them downfield. They showed it pretty well there.
And they knew that if they were able to do that, it would open up everything else. But how did they truly get it done? Practice in the previous week, making sure they had a plan, fine-tuned before they put it into effect in the game.
They come out here in the eye. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. And now the starting defense for the Browns.
You have to love Jamie Collins. You can use him just about anywhere on the defense. Inside linebacker, outside linebacker, defensive end. He might even play a little bit of safety if you give him the chance.
And the wideout in motion.
Why ain't you running?
He'll drop the throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah, I'm asking why you didn't run it.
Does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first.
No one was in front of you.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head.
You could, I mean, yeah, the throw was easy too, but
and get all you
damn.
can.
First and goal from the 5. They'll run here with Freeman.
Oh, what the
And he
heck,
gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked number 1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
Big play here. 3rd down and goal from the 2. What a stand so far defensively. And now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Brandon, it's a situation like this where a head coach writes himself a note before the game. Remember, it's a long game. You don't have to chase points early. But on the other hand, it's a huge disappointment if you only come away with 3 after a big drive. Let's see what he decides to do.
So it's an old-school extra point, but certainly a disappointment that they couldn't get 6.
Yeah, when you see 19-yard field goal in the box score, you kind of shake your head. But their head coach decided 3 was enough.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down after a good gain. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll move the chains.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hits your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Let's meet the offensive starters, and let's discuss Corey Coleman, first wide receiver drafted out of last year's class.
And there was a reason for that. When you watched his tape, when you watched his games, you saw his explosiveness and ability to play the ball in the air downfield. Don't get hung up on the fact he only ran 4 routes at Baylor. Just coach him up and turn him loose.
Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out.
That's a good thing, right?
To throw. He's got
Holy smokes, bruh.
Corey Coleman. And all the way in.
Bruh, this is a joke right here, bruh. Okay, we're gonna throw that and actually catch that.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
One dude. Now let's get it.
Back to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. 23 yards on the play. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now a play fake here on first down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
All right, here we go. Boom, landing.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And the defense
what the heck are you? Where y'all throwing the? Where you throwing the ball? What?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave.
And he's going to be wrapped up.
And then he just like lost that thing.
Ezekiel Ansah. In there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. And the back goes into motion.
Dog, what the heck was that?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
I hope that boy quarterback got hurt. That's what I hope.
On the play. We'll check on his status when we get back.
I don't know. Oh man, chatting me. That's, you know, it's been the theme for the last couple Madden matches. It is alright though. It's my last season. I'm not tripping.
First throw now for the backup Kessler.
Oh, that should have been a fumble! And a touchdown! Come on, man!
And it's fourth down.
Oh my God!
Leon to kick it away. And take it right on the 30. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh my God, why did I even throw that right there, bruh?
And it's picked off. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. After the interception, here's Kessler. He's going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Watch it now, Barney. All right, here we go. Detroit!
Now they'll run it on the toss. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a third down and 6 to go.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. They'll come out in the pistol.
Let's go. Green, 39. Over. No. Check. Patriot.
On third down. Kessler to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
I know where we're headed on this. Terrific catch, gets his feet down, sets up a fourth down and short situation. But I bet we're wondering, why didn't he get to the first down marker running his route? Am I correct?
You got to know where the marker is, right?
Got to figure it out. I know every receiver is taught that. Sometimes circumstances change it. At least they have an opportunity to make a decision with not much yardage to go.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. And they're definitely showing blitz here. They're going on fourth down. Kessler, he finds Coleman. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. 34 yards. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. First and goal at the 3-yard line now. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call the timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From back at the 3 now. This is third and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to him. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On is Nick Novak now to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Novak's kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach. But it kept the offense out of the end zone.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And Detroit getting set to go now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So we've got a 2nd and 5. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Out of the gun now on third down. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Hurry up, here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that
Damn it, bro.
Complete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. He usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
So on fourth down, here's Sam Martin to punt it away for Detroit. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Looking to throw on first is Kessler. Pressure gets to him and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
My gosh, this boy is lucky, boy. Man, this boy is lucky, dog. Man, this boy is lucky.
So they're on that play offensively. They ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend there?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
Oh, it ain't no big deal, dog. I ain't really... It ain't no thing, man. Cause
second down and 10.
Madden is japping me.
And they'll go on the ground. So he loses 3
They got high up there. All kinds of crazy.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start
all kinds of crazy, bruh.
A dime look defensively for the Lions on third. Play action. Now Kessler. And he finds a man on the crossing route. 15 yards through the air on a first down.
Really?
So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication,
you gotta
don't
make
you?
a jump
You
on
certainly
that.
do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But
Boy, you're
everyone's
lucky.
talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. They go play action with Kessler. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down. And on 3rd and 15, we see the dime look, 6 DBs on the field.
Playing pass all the way. They fake the handoff. Now Kessler. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take this across midfield and inside the 45. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll get 16 yards there. And it'll be first down, Detroit.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
This is Freeman. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They come out here in the eye. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of 1. And just like that, it's third down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up in the run game.
Back to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter.
No. Check. Patriots.
They'll come out in the pistol. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Deep drop. stepping up, and now a fumble.
Yo, why does nigga see quick?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And
Who
now
got it?
Cleveland geared up to take the field.
What the fudge,
They had
bro?
something
Like,
going last drive, then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they
Why
need to
doesn't
keep
he
with
get
them
this
is
slide like I
that
asked
they
him
did
to,
have
dog?
something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Back there, Philly, here we go. Here we go. Detroit, landing.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Defense showing blitz. Gonna give this time to the tailback.
No holding.
He's up past the 10 to about the 12. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you. Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage. I really liked what he did there.
Bro?
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's pulled in at the 32. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, they'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
Partner, this is one of the best.
Oh, I got out of.
Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
I got out of bounds.
Exactly. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Finding time. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he's going to get this one all the way up to the 30. 26 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Cleveland first. 4th quarter, 2-minute warning about to hit, and it looks like they're going to get one more play in.
Be interesting to see what they try and do on this play. Do they try and take a shot, or do they just try and get to the 2-minute warning?
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
Let's go! 319! 319!
And the big tight end shifting around. The tight end in motion right. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions.
I know you will run the ball.
So one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. Offense working with a 3rd and 13 still left. On 3rd and long, it's Kessler. He's going to look deep down the field. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. Taking it about the 16. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Lions will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. To the right side to Eric Ebron. It's a pickup of 19. And it's good enough for a Detroit 1st down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
No. Check. Patriots. Patriots. Blue line. Detroit.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case,
and this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert. And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock, as you noted, so many things to go through.
So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The offense staring at a 3rd and 12 here. They come out here in the eye. Kessler to throw. And oh, look at that.
Dog, you gotta be joking out here, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, man, been doing me dirty.
Great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
So dirty this game, dog. Like, what's that?
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where.